So card draw's been pushed. Card draw has been pushed here. Sylvie, if you can commentate on that while I handle this. All right.
I believe we're set up. So we've got Dopamine by Manwich, very respectable pick from Gravity Wars. But then we have Arcangelio from B Down. What a mess of a chart he's chosen.
That is a chart and a half, to say the very least, with the tiebreaker going to Going My Future. Both of those charts coming out at a very, I would say, awkward time for Sound Voltex. Dealing with both of those charts when they first came out was definitely very annoying.
Yeah, but Going My Future, I believe, part of the initial song list for Exceed Gear. It's also slightly...
I don't think it was the initial song list for Exceed Gear. Back in 2011, November, same thing with Arcangelio. I think it was like during the first season when they were just doing some...
It was like a character song contest.
But in the first season of Exceed Gear specifically, before the UI redesign and the launch screen and everything like that, they definitely were doing some wild charting, to say the very least. You know, like
it definitely felt a lot very experimental with the new Exceed Gear engine, but then they definitely.
So D-Down's picking out Arcangelio. We'll see how it goes. Dopamine is definitely a pick and a half. That chart is the years have not been kind to it, in the very least, I would say. Like, seeing like this was specifically during the breakdown, going into that weird, awkward trill after the hold and everything.
I really think it's really just a trill, I think. But luckily, the engine changes over the years makes the visuals and that a bit easier to dissect.
Yeah, it's a very awkward at time, but we'll see how it goes here. I'm not quite sure what Manwich's intention was with picking that compared to everything else that was in the card draw, but we'll see how it goes.
I mean, it could be better than anything else in the pool, or just more familiar.
I would have enjoyed seeing Cloud Crasher. You know, man plays at home. He should have nothing but time to play Cloud Crasher compared to anything else here.
The memorization chart and a half, but both players are holding very strong right now in the beginning. Nothing too crazy, but it is this part right here that's gonna possibly swing a bunch of scores.
Ooh, very strong.
B-Down still holding that UC.
Oh man, B-Down has definitely powered up a lot since the Big Deal of 5
and he was already like powered up a bunch during Big Deal too.
Yeah, no, definitely. Just going into here, like halfway through the song, holding like a 55,000 lead. That's like what, at least a solid 20 notes here. So definitely. Like seeing him play like this has been absolutely wild.
Nothing really too crazy in the rest of the chart. There's a bunch of one-handing and then a bunch of note streams.
Yeah.
But it's something that B-Down is really powered up in his skill set. Look at that escort chain.
Oh.
Yep. And B-Down takes it.
Yeah, 993 to 989. Very solid showing. Going into the funny section for Dopamine, with keeping a UC there, definitely like helping a lot with just being able to keep his tempo up there, even with all the different weird ending sections.
Oh.
So taking out
nothing weird compared to what we're about to see in Arcangelio.
Oh yeah, no, like I'm talking about for the time and just like the idea of just like how old that chart is and how possibly unfamiliar both of them are with, like, you know, just the style and age of the chart. It's definitely very strong to be able to just like hold the UC going into that and everything there. But
yeah,
Arcangelio. We'll see why Beatdown picked this, but this is definitely something. It's something. Personally, I did not have a very fond time with this entire update, unfortunately.
That was also back when we had old cabs, so it was
I mean,
worse
not
to
even
play.
that. It's just like even in general now, even after the Valve cab is coming out here in the United States and everything like that, these charts didn't, like, both Going My Future, Arcangelio, that entire update just did not make me want to play the game, to be honest with you. So, like what is going on with this? Like, in the very least, it's just like there's a lot of swap hands going on. Just these knob movements and those chords, like these movements just aren't comfortable to play in the slightest.
It's definitely them also trying to experiment more with really technical hand trip and one-handing. Like the hand trip portion coming up after this can also definitely catch you off guard if you get caught.
Like that transition at the very end there with that right knob moving with the FXR coming out, like that like, and all this crap is just like, what am I looking? Oh my! Like, those transitions are so awkward. But Beatdown holding a 700, 800 combo like after that entire sloppy section. Oh my lord!
Hey, he protected it for a reason.
Yeah, no, he's going off. He's popping off. All right, you go, King.
General consensus. The consensus is that the chart sucks, but yeah, you give it a chance.
Oh.
Then we have some one-handing coming up. And Beatdown's going to take it.
Nice.
2-0.
2-0, taking out Manwich. Great job to him. Moving on to stage 6, showing off why he is. I think he was #1 seed in this pool.
Yes.
Okay.
Like,
yeah.
just barely missed the cutoff for stage 6.
Yeah, definitely. No, it's relative. You know, with only the top 4 being in stage 6 and everything like that. So, making it out very convincingly here. Just, you know, time to play with the big boys at the very least. But good show to him. Again, not the last we've seen of Manwich at this point. Moving down to the losers bracket, still has a chance to make it out and do what he does best, hopefully.